the only tri-state forecast that's independently certified most accurate. Here's meteorologist Eric Zarnitz.
Well, you know, it's another weekend and we have, another snowstorm to track. Now, this one's a little different. If you live in northern Kentucky, you may actually melt more snow this weekend than you actually get. Areas to the north of Cincinnati can't make that same promise. I think you're at least going to get a couple of inches stacked on top of what you have outside already. Winter weather advisories go into effect in about 15 minutes or so for areas including Cincinnati, northern Kentucky, as well as areas north and west. Now, for most of us, I really don't think we see any problems until about 11 o'clock. That's when we're going to start to see the first snow showers build in, and beyond that, that's when the roads could get a little slick. Temperatures right around the freezing mark for our northern Kentucky communities, 31 degrees in Walton, 31 in Brooksville, and 32 in Warsaw. And these are the locations that will be first to change over to the mix and eventually to rain. It's places like Cincinnati and northward where we're going to see more of that snow, and then eventually we too will change over to some sleet and freezing rain. But that's not all that certain, at least at this point. Winds currently out of the east at 8 miles an hour, giving us a wind chill of 20 degrees. So one way or another, yeah, it's still cold outside. Dress for it if you're heading out this evening. Again, the snow shouldn't really be too much of an issue until we get past about 10 or 11 o'clock. As you can see, light snow already breaking out across Illinois, Missouri, and eventually that's going to make its way through Indiana. It looks a lot closer than it actually is. Most of what you're seeing around Indianapolis isn't even making it to the ground. The air's just so dry, most of that's going to evaporate before it can make it all the way down to the surface. Also, take a look. Southerly winds out in front of the system. So out around Little Rock, Jackson, Nashville, temperatures there are in the 30s, 40s, and yes, even some 60s. So that warm air is going to surge up in front of this system, keeping northern Kentucky as more of a rain, sleet, freezing rain kind of scenario. Cincinnati, I even think we too are going to change over to that rainy mix. As you can see this evening, snow eventually builds in. Most of that snow will be to the north of Cincinnati. Already by 1 o'clock in the morning, we're going to see some sleet and freezing rain mixing in for Florence, Warsaw, and Dillsboro. Most of this will be on the light side. This isn't really an intense snowfall, but by tomorrow morning, we even start to see a little rain. On and off throughout the day, we'll see more chances for that rain. Again, especially to the south of the Ohio River, Springboro, Wilmington, Oxford, you're going to see more of that snow, possibly mixing in with sleet from time to time. So that's all phase one. Then during the afternoon, we see another setup which could give us a little light rain, maybe even additional light snow tomorrow evening, and that's going to put the sort of cherry on top of the ice cream sundae. I showed you in the last half hour our snowfall totals by around noon tomorrow. This pretty much takes into effect the entire system. 2 to 4 inches up around Springboro, Hamilton, Oxford, and Connorsville. Less than an inch down through Owenton, Brooksville, and Georgetown, with 1 to 3 through the heart of the tri-state. Now, the tricky thing is here, we have two systems, one in the morning, one during the evening, with some warmer temperatures in between. So even though this says 1 to 3, by the time all is said and done, you may only have 1.5 inches or 2 on the ground, possibly nothing across northern Kentucky, and 2 or 3 up around Springboro, Hamilton, and Oxford, simply because of the sleet compressing things and the rain melting some of the snow that's already fallen. So a tricky forecast, but one way or another, we're on the southern side of the system, meaning we're not going to see the worst of it. Dayton, Indianapolis, northward, that's where they could see close to 6, 7, perhaps even 8 inches of snow. We're not going to see that here. Your forecast hour by hour tomorrow, 31 degrees to start. By the afternoon, 38. Again, Cincinnati will be above freezing, changing us over to some rain. Areas to the north will have more of that mix and sleet for a longer period of time. Then tomorrow night, we all change back over to snow, and that's when we could see, again, some more slick and problems on the roadways. Tonight, 25 degrees, the snow building in late accumulations mostly north. Tomorrow during the day, rain changing over to snow. That's going to happen late in the evening, 38 degrees, and your 7-day forecast shows not only do we have colder temperatures on Monday, but Tuesday temperatures surge, sort of a roller coaster here, a high of 55 degrees, much colder on Wednesday, and then overnight lows back in the single digits by the end of the week. Elise?